quite a lot of companies think it's a good idea to ask customers what they want and what they think. And often that's not always the case, and there's a better way of doing it. So there's a lot of research in psychology, behavioral economics, things like that, looking at people's judgment and behavior. And what tends to happen is what people tell you they will do or what they tell you they will intend to do often doesn't match up to reality and what they actually do. So if you listen to exactly what they say they're going to do, it's probably going to lead you astray. It's not that people are lying or trying to deceive you. They're actually telling you genuinely what they intend to do, but it's just there's a lot of like cognitive biases and the way your mind kind of plays tricks on itself. And it's just that the way you actually behave in reality often doesn't match what you intend to do. I've done quite a bit of work in insurance, and there was a thing a few years ago where loads of insurance companies wanted to develop apps for everything, every product line. And this was an instance where I think wanted to develop an app for their car insurance customers. And there were various ideas about what this thing could do, give you traffic updates, plan a route, tell you the weather. So we put together concepts for it, got people in, tested it, and you get people in and say, would you use this? And they'll say, yeah, I'd use this. Yeah, look at the weather, I can plan a route, I'd use this. And you say, well, how often would you use this? Oh, well, yeah, every day. You'd use this every day. Yeah, I'd use this every day. And in reality, if you want to look at, if you want to know the weather, you stick your head out the window or you look at a weather app. If you want to plan a route, you use a route planner app. You're not loading up your insurance company app to do those things. So if you'd have listened to those customers and taken them directly at their word, you'd have ended up building a product that just never gets used. So that's the danger of kind of what could happen. So there are ways and methods to get feedback that you don't directly ask someone what they want. You try and create a real world scenario, and you're trying to kind of get people to act as naturally as they would do in real life, creating prototypes of things and seeing how people react to it. So not seeing what they say or, what do you think of this? Asking them to actually do some things and seeing how they react. And often you don't need a lot of talk in those sessions. You can just see, within 2 or 3 seconds whether people get it or not, or whether they don't. Those sessions are actually quite dull if you're watching in on a video screen because not much is happening. There's just someone messing around and then a facilitator sat there or, just watching. But it's often the most powerful way of getting feedback in those scenarios. What people want before they put a product live or spend any money on it is guaranteed certainty that people are going to like it and they're going to like it enough to buy it, right? So there's no real way of doing that. But this way of trying to recreate as best you can a real life scenario and watch people react in that scenario is probably as close as you can get to guaranteed certainty before you put anything live or spend money on creating something.